Yeah. It is great because of, you want to share with everyone about Christ, but there are some people you would say sometimes, well, can I go there? Can I share? It's about the guy that killed my dad, December 381. His name is Andre. Dabu, it's a guy that like dream about something and will come that way, dream about it. And he will dream about, you need to go and talk to Andre. You need to go and witness to that guy.
We were in the States when he first said that.
Yeah, and then we were in the U.S. and I said, what about you go and share with him? And then when we come back, I was a Jonah in that story because I didn't want to go there. I know that guy killed my dad December 381. I was 12 years old, and then all of the rest of the family, the pain that went through that. My mom needed to work hard to care for 7 of us here. And then he said, well, you need to share with that guy. I dream about it again. And he said, Dabu, yeah, I think you get that same Bible that I have. You got to just go there and share with him. But I'm trying to bypass that story. And then one day he dreamed about it again. He said, well, Andre will end up into a jail. So it's up to you to go there and talk to him. And I said, yes, if you get to that place for so many people that he killed, and then, yeah, that will be a justice to everyone. And surely enough, and Andre fight with somebody and cut somebody's fingers. And the policemen come and handcuff them and brought them to the jail. And then I said, well, that's a good thing. And a few days later, there was a policeman, not Dabu no more, but a policeman that watched the jail, and then Andre talked to him, I want somebody to talk to about, I want to give my life to Christ. And those policemen used to come up here, either look for some money, whatever, and then guess who they call to come? It's me. He said, what about you come here? There was a guy that really, really want to talk to you about Christ. And I said, who is that guy? And then he said, I think he's from your area. And then, but he wants to talk to you. And then I asked about his name and just, wow, I talked to my brothers and said, I gotta go there. I said, no, my sister is got a strong, like, I said, no, you are not going. You are not going there. And then I said, I remember all of those dreams, all of those, and said, I gotta go there. I don't want to be responsible for this. And I take one of my brother, and we went to Pion to see him. When we get into they let us open, they opened the gate and let us in, and then that guy was in shock. He said, who tell you to come? Do you know what's happened with your dad? And I said, I heard that story, but this is not what I'm going to talk about. I just want to come and share with you. And he gave his life to Christ. And that was before the earthquake. That guy gave more stuff to send to Port-au-Prince than anybody else when that earthquake hit Haiti. And come to church early morning if my wife is late, I'm not going to be late for Sunday school. And that guy is more interested than anybody else. And God changed his life totally, and the rest of his family. So it's just amazing what's happened. And then now my brothers and sisters will talk to Andre and shake his hand in church and just go to his house and pray for him and things like that. Seems like nothing's happened. And in my heart, it just, everything wash away from that. It's no more. So it's amazing. The power of forgiveness. It's happened. So
A couple details for that too is that Andre Charles is John's first cousin. Yep. So he killed his uncle, and it was because Andre and his family are in voodoo, and which is following Satan. And so Andre went to uncle and said, I wanted this piece of land. May I work this land? Can you sell it to me? And John's dad said, no, we have no plan of selling it. We use it, so I can't do that for you. And just because of that made Andre angry, and he thought he had a justification to do anything he wanted to. And so through that, he poisoned his dad. And it is undisputed because he had someone who was helping him to do it. And that man passed away later on in life, and while he was on his deathbed, he confessed to John and his mom. So just very, very close-knit. So you can imagine your first cousin in the same community you can't get any police help. You can't get any take people to the court. That's not an option. Living, know that your dad was killed by your first cousin. So when Johnny was saying he was being a Jonah, most people would say, well, yeah, heck yeah, of course I know you're not going to go there. But that's what it was that's why it was so miraculous to Andre. And that's why Andre was was really touched that God can change people's lives. So.